Previously, Ga-Min's mother had to be hospitalized after sustaining injuries while protecting teacher Hankyung from Baekgang's gunfire. Overcome with emotion upon seeing his mother wounded, Ga-Min confronted Han Yul on the school rooftop, determined to take revenge. However, before he could reach Han Yul, he was intercepted by the Chul trio, prompting Han Yul to retreat to the auditorium and entrust everything to his subordinates. At first, Ga-Min struggled to face them, forcing him to use a secret technique forbidden by his uncle. With this move, he successfully defeated the Chul trio. After taking them down, Ga-Min rushed to the auditorium in search of Han Yul. At that moment, the students had gathered to hear a speech from the vice principal and teacher Hankyung. Without hesitation, Ga-Min threw a punch straight at Han Yul's face upon spotting him. However, Han Yul managed to withstand the attack. In the next episode, Ga-Min's homeroom teacher gathers the students to explain the current state of the school, emphasizing that Yusong High School no longer functions as it should due to rampant bullying and fights, which should have been strictly prohibited. However, Han Yul, the school's gang leader, merely laughs off the teacher's words, considering them insignificant. Meanwhile, Ga-Min faces scolding from the vice principal for resorting to violence in front of the gathered students. Despite this, Ga-Min, still overwhelmed by emotions, dismisses the reprimand, thinking of himself as just an ordinary student who has nothing to lose. Once the assembly ends, the situation at school worsens. Humiliated after being punched by Ga-Min and reprimanded by teacher Hankyung in front of everyone, Han Yul starts inciting more chaos. His supporters begin attacking other students in a bid to climb the ranks and earn a place in his faction. Meanwhile, one of the Chul trio members, Kim Sun-chul, who had previously fought Ga-Min, switches sides. He apologizes to Ga-Min for his past actions and expresses his desire to focus on studying rather than continuing to be Han Yul's lackey. Now, Ga-Min's study group faces a greater challenge, as Ga-Min has effectively declared war against the school's gang leader. He grows increasingly concerned about his friend's safety, knowing that nearly every student in school now sees them as targets. However, Ji-woo reassures him, stating that their group is not easily bullied and will fight back. On the other hand, Han Yul, upon learning that his once loyal follower Sun-chul is turned against him, begins plotting his revenge. Sun-chul is now labeled a traitor and becomes a target of Han Yul's gang. A shocking revelation emerges when Sun-chul confesses that he once killed someone. The details remain unclear, but it may be related to a teacher who had passed away. Previously, Sun-chul had insisted on having Han Yul disciplined by the school committee, but the vice principal dismissed his request. He also uncovers Han Yul's plans to eliminate Ga-Min's group and rushes off to warn them about the impending danger elsewhere. Ga-Min and his team begin devising a strategy to dismantle Han Yul's organization, which consists of highly skilled fighters recruited to serve as his protectors. To execute their plan, they disguise themselves as students from another school by wearing different uniforms and dividing their tasks. Ga-Min, Ji-woo, and Lee Jun, who excel in combat, sneak into the secret training ground of Han Yul's forces. Meanwhile, Saein and Hyun gather evidence to bring Han Yul and his gang to justice. Ga-Min's group soon encounters an exceptionally powerful fighter. They struggle against him, as his combat skills far surpass theirs. Even Ga-Min's strength is no match. Realizing the disadvantageous situation, they are forced to retreat, knowing they cannot win this battle yet. However, in his quest to create a safer school environment, Ga-Min has no choice but to confront the long-haired fighter head-on. This fight will undoubtedly be his toughest yet, as his opponent's strength is far beyond his level. Has Ga-Min finally met an opponent who was his equal? Until now, he had easily defeated the bullies who tormented them. Will he resort to using the secret technique forbidden by his uncle as a last resort? Or does Ga-Min's team still have another strategy to take down their much stronger adversaries? Let's look forward to the next episode to find out.